University of Cambridge ESOL examinations. Functions. What is a function? A function is a reason why we communicate. Every time we speak or write, we do so for a purpose or function. Here are some examples of functions: apologizing, greeting, advising. A girl meets some people for the first time. She wants to get to know them. The girl says to the group, "Hello, my name is Emilia," introducing herself. A customer doesn't understand what a shop assistant has just said. The customer says to the shop assistant, "Sorry, what do you mean?" Asking for clarification, i.e., asking someone to explain something. A girl writes a letter to a relative thanking her for a birthday present. The girl writes, "Thank you so much for my lovely," thanking someone for a present. In the third column, the functions are underlined. You can see from the table that we use the ing forms of verbs. For example, suggesting, asking. To name functions. The words after the function in the third column are not the function. They are the specific topics that the functions refer to in these contexts. Exponent. What is an exponent? It is the language we use to express a function. The pieces of direct speech in the middle column in the table above are all examples of exponent. Key concepts. We have a table divided into context, exponent in speech marks, function. The context: a boy wants to go to the cinema with his friend tonight. The exponent: the boy says to his friend, "Let's go to the cinema tonight." Function: suggesting, making a suggestion about going to the cinema. Structure. The difference between the words in this pair is not great. It is correct to say few men are strong enough. You can also say a few men are strong enough. But there is a slight difference in implication between the sentences. Let's look at some examples that will demonstrate this difference. Fewer and less. Many people misuse these two words, but their usage is quite simple. Use fewer to modify plural nouns, and use less to modify singular nouns, and often collective. Fewer is the comparative of few, and less is the comparative of little, and here are some examples. Use few to imply negative point of view about something, and use a few to show more positive point of view. We have a table divided into the sentence and the implication. The first sentence: few people saw this movie. The implication: not many people went to see this movie. There is a negative implication here. Next sentence: a few people saw this movie. Implication: some people saw this movie but not a lot. The implication here is more positive. Third sentence: few students understood him. He was hard to understand. There is a negative implication here. Last sentence: a few students understood him. Some of the students did not understand him, and the others did understand him. The implication is more positive. Examples of using fewer and less. Plural nouns, we say, "I have fewer books." "We need fewer jobs to do." Fewer and fewer friends came to visit. Examples for using them for singular nouns: I have less money. She has less time than usual. Mom has less and less patience with him. Now let's compare the positive and comparative forms of these verbs, fewer and less. Positive: he has few ideas. February has few days. I have little time. She has little pain. Singular nouns: he has fewer ideas than you. February has fewer days than March. I have less time now than a year ago. She has less pain today than yesterday.